He's getting some great results on the mound early in his pro career, and people around the game are taking notice. One of those people is Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline, who joins me now. Jonathan, what are you seeing when you look at him out there on the mound?
There's nothing more exciting than seeing a guy going from the amateur game to the pro game and hitting the ground running. He's really taken to the pro instruction. You've seen all of his stuff take a step forward in the way he's using his pitches. He works quickly. He throws a lot of strikes. The command has really gotten much better. And as a result, the players behind him love it because they're ready to go on each and every pitch. There's not a lot of wasted time. The development he's already made in such a short period of time has a big up arrow next to his name.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Well, if you've listened to me before,
Minor League Baseball is live. And now in the box, Aaron Whitefield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the win surge, the center fielder.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Now to bat, Jordan Gore. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one yanked just foul. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. We've played an inning. No score. First pitch on the way. Caleb Hamilton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
I got it.
Ravello moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Up next, Trey Cabbage. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he got him.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full. Now at the plate, Zue Lin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. In there at the knees, strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Stepping in next, Andres Mitre.
Batting 8.
Now here's the first offering.
Andres Mitre.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Slow little roller to third. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next, here is Guy
Batting
Kodowski.
9. The second baseman. Guy
And he takes ball 1.
Kodowski.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Sent on the ground out to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ballgame. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Aaron Whitefield. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-1 now. Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Fastball foul tip, but straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on to it for the first. Out of the inning. At the plate now is Jordan Gore. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So now to the plate, Taylor Jellikowski. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Leading off for the Lynxers.
Here's the first
The
pitch.
catcher,
Caleb Hamilton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not
Down.
likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So the next to bat will be Trey Cabbage. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike called at the knees, nothing in 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So stepping in is Mark Contreras, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Count even at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Zue Lin.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out. So here is Andres Mitre. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andres Mitre.
And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Andres Mitre goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Guy Kodowski is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does,
and he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Aaron Whitefield. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. The 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Not shortstop,
Jordan Gore comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Taylor Jellikowski, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
All right, come on now.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Drillers lead it 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Caleb Hamilton. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Lays off 1-0. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Digging in will be Trey Cabbage. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Mark Contreras is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. 9th inning coming up. Now at the plate is Zue Lin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Designated hitter.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Count is 1-2 now. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Next to hit, Guy Kodowski. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Wind Surge, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.